Hi friends, welcome back to YahiTech English. So in this video we are going to see how to create a layout and add it into our Kivy app. Come on, let's get started. Before getting into the video, if you did not subscribe to our channel, subscribe by clicking the red color subscribe button below and set the bell icon to all so that you will never miss a video from me. Now let us open our VS Code. So you can see that in our previous video we have discussed how to get input from user and how to display it to the user. So now let us talk about layouts. Layouts are nothing but they are for example, if you go to a website or web page, you can see that the header section, footer section and side navs or sidebar. So this is called as layout. So layouts are important for making or building an application. Come on, let's see first about box layout. So that I am importing it from Kivy.ux. Box layout, import box layout class. So I think you know very well about class. Class is used to define an object. So now let us assign this class into a variable. So self.window is the name of that variable. Inside it I am assigning box layout. So this box layout has a attribute called orientation, but now let us look at its function. So we will go on to it later. Now we will return this first, return this window. So for that I am writing return self.window. So here let's add some widgets into our box layout. Self.label is equal to label class. So let me change this keyboard. So yeah, now let us type it, label, and inside this label let's type text attribute. In the text attribute we are going to give our text. So if you don't know about anything about this label, you can check out my channel for this tutorial. Now we have typed YahiTech English. Now let us add this label into our widget. So self.window.addWidget self.label. So this will add our label widget into our box layout class. Nothing but window. It's recording perfectly. Let us now run this program. So you can see that it has started to run. So yeah, running good. Let's see how the output will be. It takes a couple of minutes because I am using a low specification PC. Yeah, let's see. So the window has you can see this YahiTech English in the middle of the screen. So this is basically the box layout, but this is not exactly what box layout is. Now let me show you one thing. Let's close this first and let us add two more, or let us add one more label. So let us copy this. Let's make it as label 1. Here one more label, this as label 2. So let's now add this label 1 and label 2 both in our window, and you can see a difference between this and the first output. So now let us run this and see how it works. So you can see that the labels are arranged next to next. For example, if label 1 is here, then label 2 is here. So label 2 is arranged next to label 1. So this is box layout in horizontal orientation. Here this is where we use orientation. This orientation is used to make or arrange the widgets vertically or horizontally, so in box type. So let us now close this, and I'm copying these labels and pasting this. Let us add so here also you can see a difference that it is arranging next to next. So this makes no difference, but you can see that there's difference a lot. There is lot of difference here. Now let us give orientation. So orientation is equal to as a string we should give vertical. So horizontal, in the sense by default it will be arranged in horizontal, so we can use vertical here. I'm using vertical. So by default it will run in horizontal. I have shown you now. Let's give it this vertical. Orientation is equal to vertical. So now let's save this and run it. You can see that the widgets are arranged vertically one by one. So I think you have understood this concept of box layout. Now let's see another layout called grid layout. So come on, let's see what it is. So to use grid layout in your application, first you need to import it. For that, from kivy.uxi.gridlayout import grid layout class. Now let's assign this grid layout to self.window. So here I'm giving grid layout. So now we have imported the class and we did it. Now if we run, you can see that the labels are arranged below down, and you can see that we have got an error. This object or grid layout object has have no columns or rows set. So we should set the columns and rows, so they are attributes of grid layout. Here I am giving calls in the sense columns. So let's give it 2 columns. 2 is enough, and rows is equal to 4. Let it be 4. That is enough, I think. So now let us run and see how this works. You can see that the grid layout has divided the screen into 2 columns and 4 rows. So if you had more data, it will be arranged in their respective places. So you can see this grid layout will be very helpful in where if you use an calling application or phone application, or it will be useful when arranging data in particular order. So now let me show you label 4. So label 5, let it be. Let's see, label 7. So here I'm giving, so let us copy this and paste this. Label 4, label 5, label 6. So here let us give it label 4 and label 5, label 6. Now let us save this and let us see how the output is. So you can see that it is arranged in the respective places. So this is the concept of grid layout. If you want to know more about these layouts, you can go to kivy.org and take a look at their documentation, so that you will understand better. Now let's close this and let us go to another layout called float layout. So that I'm importing it from Kivy dot uix dot float layout, import float layout, and the command is similar. So here I'm just giving it float layout. Float layout in the sense it will be used to arrange the widgets like floating one upon one. So it will be useful for you. If you don't know about these layouts, or if you are not familiar with these layouts, or you did not understand my concept or this concept, you can go to their website kivy.org and look at their documentation. Of course, I will show you where you should go. Now let me open my Chrome. So that's it for today's video. Let us look about these layouts briefly in our next video. How to add a layout inside a layout, we'll be seeing this in our next video. So today, that's it for today. Now let me show you how to see the documentation about this Kivy. Let's go to this Chrome. So here, if you type kivy.org and press enter, then you will be taken to a website. Here you click on the documentation. So this page, you will come across this page. Here you can see layouts, and if you click that, you will be seeing many layouts: anchor layout, page layout, box layout, of course float layout. All the layouts are been very clearly explained here. So if you have doubts, you can take a look at their website. So that's it for today videos, guys. Let's see in our next video how to add a layout inside a layout briefly. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any doubts, please leave your doubts in the comment box below, so that I can read it and I can reply it fast to you. Thanks for watching. Meet you in the next video. Bye friends. Bye.